Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Blading Crypto's Market Update. Today is Sunday, October 27th, 6:04 a.m. local time. I hope you're having a good day, morning, or afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Let me start off by giving my disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. This is to be used for entertainment purposes only for your fantasy paper trading. All right, guys. So I'm going to give you guys a little bonus on a Sunday. Don't normally give Twitter a shout out, or better, not really so much of a shout out as much as the market updates. I reserve those for my paid groups. Obviously, since they pay me, they get to have me. But I'm feeling generous this morning, and I'm feeling generous mainly because there's always something self-interest. My copy trade is doing so well. So I got the I don't know, I'm sure you guys saw it, the posts that I got from WeX. In 1 week, guys. So 1 week today we went live because I had to shut off my copy room to allow new people to come in. And this is why I'm opening up a second one. My system, the way I trade on a hedge, doesn't allow for new people to join once I start. So that's why I'm opening up a second room. But just to give you a glimpse in 1 week, what I've made my followers in my copy trade. Look at that. $233,000. That's what I've made my followers. Pay attention, guys. I'm opening up the room one more time. Excuse me, opening up a new room one more time. There's not going to be a third room. So it's going to be first come, first serve basis. Once I fill up the room and I have 400 people signed up, we go live. So if I were you, don't wait to the last minute, because remember what happened when I opened it temporarily last week. A lot of people got left out because I'm not going to process 200 people in a day. So it's a first come, first serve. I'm processing a limited amount of numbers per day. And when I reach that, you guys are done. And you guys will lose the opportunity to get passive income without doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. You walk away and you allow me to do the trading for you. All right, guys. So let's take a look at what's going on. All right, I'm going to clean up the chart. Remember this path here? I still think this is going to play out, but I don't want to continue to leave this on here. So we had a move, look, right to the 382. However, I do think we're going to go lower, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So let me go ahead and just remove this on camera. All right, perfect. Any adjustments that I make, I'm trying to do those on camera. So let's go ahead and let's remove this lower high. All right, we got that. And how beautiful that we come down to 786, guys, when we drop. Remember what I told you guys on the video, that day that I made the video, a couple hours later, a few hours later, look at that, right to 786. And we came back, we swept those lows, and now we're hitting up. Now we're getting, look, we were hung up all weekend below the purple line. Look at us now. However, don't get too excited. Let me show you why, and let me show you what I'm looking for and the invalidation of that, in case I'm wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this as well. Again, I'm trying to clean up the charts. And let's see, what else can we remove? I think that's it for now. So what I'm anticipating is there's one of two things going on. The data, the liquidations, they're flat. Right now, the high block data, look at this, since yesterday, completely flat. However, the volatility of this drop here, of this move here with these wicks, caused a massive influx of contracts that are going to be taken out. There's no question about that. They're going to be taken out. However, they're to the upside and to the downside. So it's trying to find out which way the market is going to move first. And because today is a weekend, and when weekends move, it's called a scam move. So it'll be a scam pump or a scam dump, because none of this is real volume. This is just the exchanges moving it to go after these contracts and liquidate. Remember, the market is here to take your money. It's not here to give you money. You think you're going to come and take the market's money, but you're really not. So the fact that we're moving now, it's kind of the reason why I'm making the video, because now that I'm looking at this move, if it continues, that starts opening the possibility that we're going to have a scam pump weekend. So the inverse will happen this week, usually will happen this week. If the market pumps Monday, Tuesday, New York drops it. If the market dumps on a scam dump weekend, Monday, Tuesday comes, New York we'll pump it. So the direction here helps me to understand what I'm looking for during the week. Because remember what I told you, these contracts are going to get taken out. These contracts, they're going to get taken out, and they're massive contracts. So if the market is going for these on a weekend, on a scam pump weekend, then New York will take these out, and vice versa. If the market comes out and takes these out first and has a scam dump weekend, the inverse will happen on Monday or Tuesday. So it's not that difficult to understand, especially when I come on here every single week, week in, week out, and I give you the probabilities, and they play out 9 out of 10 times. So I don't think it's called luck. I just call I think it's called due diligence. I think it's putting in the work and understanding what's moving the market, and then trying to come up with a plan to get in front of that move. It doesn't matter if it's up or down. I just want to get in front of it. Just want to get a taste. That's it. So at the moment, look at this. I just want you to see this, because you can't say I moved this line. Look where it stopped. Look where it pulled back. So do my lines make a difference? Do I kind of know what I'm fucking talking about? Look, exactly on the line to the dollar. And you guys saw this happen live when I started the stream. I think we were here. Look at that. Look at that rejection. Doesn't mean it's going to get rejected. It just means that was an area of resistance, and it's acknowledging that area of resistance to the fucking dollar. So the way I look at the market and the way I analyze it is that I start looking for validations. Are we going to go higher? Show it to me. Prove it to me. I'm going to go to the lower time frames. I'm going to look for those breakouts and those back tests that I'm always talking about. I'm going to look to see if that back test hold. Then I'm going to do the same exact thing on every single mark that I have on my chart, until I can then come up with a story with confluence on the data that I showed you, to then see where that top may be. And why is that important? Because I can exit some longs, I can reload some shorts, I can ride that to the bottom, and then rinse and repeat. That's the beauty of the reason that I do so well on my copy trade, is I'm taking both directions. I'm playing both directions. While one is in negative, I allow the other one to make money, because that's the way the market's going to go. That's fine. I'm not going to fight them. I can't fight the market. I'm not smart enough. And then I'll take my profits on whatever direction the market is going. Then do the same thing to the downside or to the upside, depending on what the direction is. And I continue to do so. But in order for you to do that, you really have to understand how the market moves. You have to understand what a confirmation looks like. And you have to understand what an invalidation looks like. And after all that, you still have to put trust in your system. And that's what separates me from most traders. I trust my system. Am I right 100%? No. Look, I'm not that good. I lose 22% of the time. 22% of the time I'm wrong. Why? Because I just can't figure it out. I can't do the 100%. I can't. Like I said, you have to follow those Twitter traders that sell every top and buy every bottom, and maybe they can help me. I can't do it. But as long as at the end of the day, I can have more money than what I put in, I'm okay. And it doesn't have to be a lot. I don't go for those home runs. I don't do that. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. And then consistently, if I can do that, I'm going to go and have a pretty good year or a pretty good month. The problem is that you guys are so drowned by all these scam projects that tell you, no, put your money in here, put your money in here, you're going to get rich. You're going to get rich in a month. Look at the ROIs. That's all bullshit. But I understand where you're coming from, because I used to be that guy believing in the devs, believing in those scam projects. Look, guys, I'll give you a real quick cheat sheet to identify a scam project. Any project, and I mean any project out there that tells you to compound your profits is a scam. And I'll even do you a favor. I actually did this for a friend of mine who was going to get involved with the project similar to that. And he asked me, hey, can you sit with them and see if this is a scam project? Have them sit with me on a Zoom call, and you can be on there as well. And I will run circles fucking around them, because they don't anticipate someone like me who understand what a scam project look like. Those people those projects that have you compound is because there's no utility in the market. There's no utility in the real world. So they rely on your fake profits to feed the wheel. And once you stop feeding that wheel, everything collapses. So I used to be that hamster that used to run around on that wheel. That's how I know. That's what qualifies me to be able to come on here and teach you and show you and prove to you day after day, week after week that I know what I'm talking about. That's what allows me to become top trader. Week, day in, day out. I have to work at this. Every day I have a chance of losing the spot. And I take this very seriously. I'm very proud of that because it validates what I say. It's not about saying I catch the top and I catch the bottom and nobody holds me accountable. Well, no, there is some accountability because there's no fudging those numbers. So you get to have the confidence that you are following someone, you're copy trading somebody that knows what they're talking about and is not promising you the world and the moon like all these fake projects are. No, you're going to get rich with me? No, you're not. You're not. But are you disciplined to take it slow and steady and want to do it through time? Then come follow me. But if you're looking for that quick return, nope, don't follow me. You're not going to get no quick get rich with me. Absolutely not. I had my money taken by those scam projects, by believing in the devs. They're all fucking crooks. All fucking crooks. All right, guys? So just be careful out there. Be careful what you associate yourself with because they're a cancer to this space. You want to learn, you want to make money in this space, do it the old-fashioned way. Hard work. Putting in the work, understanding how these markets move, where they're going to go. Where I try to anticipate those moves and have a record that you can rely on that's going to give you a better average compared to your losses. And that's basically all you can be grateful for, guys. So moving forward on here, I'm looking for us to break this. Why doesn't this excite me? Because we were here. It's a 4-hour time frame. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24 hours, nothing. More, and then we rejected. We went all the way down here, came back up here, and still got rejected again. And then where do we land? Look at the support. Do you see how easy it is? When you can identify where the market's going to most likely reject and where it's most likely going to get support, imagine the opportunity of trading this. Imagine using very low leverage. And that's something that most people don't preach about. Everybody wants you to show you that, I'm 100x, 200x. Come on, guys. Come on. Really? No. What do? I lead by example. I'm very respectful to the market. I know my place. I know my lane. I stay in my lane. 5x. The problem is that people can't be grateful for this. They can't be grateful for 8%. Oh, no, what's that fucking, I can't. Because, again, they have an unrealistic view of what the markets are. Because they're so polluted with those cancer projects, with those scam projects. So just allow the market to do what it's going to do. If it's going to go higher, it'll show it to you. It'll bring this up here. It'll open another candle. It'll come back down. And if they hold it, if the market holds it, the market willing to step in and hold this, guess what happens? We're going to do the same thing here. We're going to play the same game. Then you start looking for areas, targets. What's going to cause the market to go up? Well, guess what? That liquidity there is untapped. They want it. The market wants it. The market knows the billions of dollars worth in contracts that they're going to take out. So what's going to drive them? That's going to drive them. Okay? Now, while this is happening, what do you think is happening below that? As the market goes up, you get the Twitter twat traders. They think they're going to outsmart the market. Oh, man, this is going up. I'm going to 100x my positions. Let's go. I'm going to 100x long. I can't lose. What does the market do? Why does the market go up like this? Why doesn't it just go straight, get it over with? Because what they'll do is that they'll come back down here, they'll grab all those contracts that are popping up here, and start moving up, And then as they go down, the other contracts that pop up with shorts, they'll come and take them out, and that fuels this move. You guys want to see what that looks like? Let me show you. Look. Look, let me show you. Hold on. This is too much fun. Look, market was going up. These idiots thought they could not smart the market. They opened a $30 million 100x contract. Another one opens a $60.84 million 100x contract. Look what happens. Market comes, look, knocks them out. Look, right when they knock them out, look what they do. It starts going back up. They didn't stop here. Right when they took them out, they cleaned them out, made a quick, $90 million? Nice, easy 15 minutes to make $90 million bucks. Then they start moving up. Now these guys just open contracts. Look, so what do you think the market's going to do? The market's going to come down and it's going to eat these guys alive. They're going to make, in any minute now, they're going to wipe out a 45, these are all 100x contracts, okay? So 45 million, 24 million, 25 million, 32 million, but there's a bigger one in there. Here, hold on. Let me zoom in there real quick here. Oh, here we go. So we got 45 million, 58 million, 24 million, 25 million, and 32 million. So pretty soon you're going to see the market come down here, grab these, and then start heading back higher. And understanding the information, figuring out what drives the market and what's going to cause the market to go certain directions, that's the edge. And that's how I'm able to make over $200,000 a week in profits. That is how. I'm not going for no home runs. One base at a time. And I'm praying that as I go from base to base, that I don't trip over my feet. And there's going to be times that I trip over my feet. But it's okay, because as long as I can make it through the other 3 bases, I'm doing okay. So, if I lose one time, 25%, all right, fine. Give me a 75% average. I'm happy with that. Could it be more? Yeah. It could be a lot less, the percentage. Why? Because I often will cut it. If I want to take a loss, 2-3%, to save 5-10%, I'll take it. And rinse and repeat. I honestly don't even think about the stats when I'm trading. All I do is think about protecting my money. And by doing that, the stats automatically come. They just automatically come. Because I'm worried about the risk factor. Because I respect the market. Because I've been wiped out. I've been wiped out more than once. So there comes to a point in your life where you say, enough is enough. I've got to change what I'm doing, because obviously what I'm doing is not working. And that's how you're going to, when you can accept that, when you can come to that realization, that's when you become a much better potential trader. Because you're not a trader yet until you can become successful, until you can have a proven track record. That makes you a trader. If not, you're just a student of the market. You're not allowed to call yourself a trader if you continue to lose and you don't have a system that works. You're just a student of the market. That's it. So I became a trader when I started proving to myself that I can win more than I can lose. So let's look. We're passing that line. Let's check it out. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it right here, and I'll continue to. We'll look at something else right now. So, but I'm gonna wait right now. Let's see how much. 1 minute. 1 minute and 17 seconds. So I'm gonna wait to see when the next candle opens up. We come back down here and we back test this, and we allow more contracts to open up. And often the market will do that as well. These guys that are opening those contracts over here, they're thinking, oh, see, I'm a genius. Open another one. And I'll look back to the data, and all of a sudden, I have another one here or another one here. Let's see if anybody else is smart. Not yet. Actually, let me refresh it. Sometimes there's a little bit of a lag. Let's see if out of those 4 contracts anymore. No, not yet. But soon enough, just like these guys here, I'm sure these guys thought they were safe. I'm sure these guys right here, watch. Look, these guys right here. I'm sure these guys thought they were safe. Oh, there he goes. Look, he opened it. This guy opened it when it was right here. Think about it. Look how far it went up. And then this guy said, this is great. Let's go. Look how high it went before the market said, whoop. It's my favorite part. It's my favorite part. So we'll see. We'll see how the market reacts, and based on how the market reacts, then it gives me the confidence to say, you know what? Okay, the market is trying to go after those big liquidations. It's a perfect time for it, going after those big liquidations. Why? Because there's no participants in the market, so no one's really fighting them. Very little, resistance that the market makers are going to have. That's why I call it a scam dump, a scam pump, or scam dump weekend. And look here, what do you know? What do you know? What do you know? Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see if it's gonna come back down and back test, or if it's gonna continue up and hit here and hit this prior support, which is now going to be prior resistance, and then come back down and back test this. But you see this here? As a matter of fact, why don't you guys put this on your chart? 67,642.71. Just snap a line on your chart. I don't want to sit here all Sunday waiting for that, but just snap that on your chart and then put an alert. See when it hits. See when it comes down here, and not so much to show that I'm right, but to understand why it happened. So I'm like, okay, BC is always talking about that back test. Well, when that back test happens, what is the reaction? What is it gonna happen? Why is he so confident? Because it happens 95 to 99% of the time. So with a probability like that, how do you ignore it? How do you ignore something that has such a high probability rate? You know how people ignore it? Their ego. They don't want to be wrong. They want to be right all the time. They don't want to accept that things are not going their way. So they'll hold and hold and hold and hold and hold and hold and hold until it costs them. And sometimes it costs them very dearly, like it used to cost me very dearly for thinking that I was smart in the market. When you realize that you're not smart in the market, you will start to profit. Actually, no, sorry, excuse me. That's not correct. When you stop thinking you're smart in the market, you will stop losing. Then, after you stop losing, if you stop worrying about making profits and you continue to protect your capital, all of a sudden, your account's growing and growing and growing and growing just by playing defense. But everybody wants to come on here and play offense. That's not how you treat the market. The market isn't here for the offensive player. It's here for the defensive player. Excuse me, the opposite around. The market is here going after the offensive player, so you have to be the defensive player. All right? So just, guys, I know what I'm talking about because I've been where you're at. I've had those losses, not just more than just once. So pay attention to what I tell you. Most people are like, fuck them, I want the 100x. I'm going to get 100. This meme coin says they're going to change the fucking world. Idiots. Okay, so what's next? If we can make it, and I'm not saying we're going to, but I'm going to keep an eye on it, because look at all the work that the market has to do. Market has to back test this, hold it, get here, reclaim this area, back test, hold, get above this. Look at these candle bodies. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is tough. Then it has the same thing over and over again to make it all the way up there. All the way. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. So, what can happen? Well, the same way we measured this higher low, we do the same thing here. And we start the whole process over again, because that's what putting in the work means. So it means that you have this move here. Let me turn on put this move here. Then you got this move here. And then you've got right here. And let's see. Oh, that's already hit it. I wasn't even aware. Let's see. Beautiful. Beautiful. How does this help me? Well, this helps me because the market, when something drops, what does it do? It creates liquidation areas. So it likes to come up and grab those liquidations and then continue. Why? Because the market doesn't want to pay you. No different when the market's going up. Why does the market come down? They want to grab all the smart people, all the 100 and 200 Xers. They want to grab those guys, take their money, and pay for the next move up. And then while the market's going after all of these guys here think they're smart and they're shorting they're shorting it. So the market makers make money coming and going, coming and going, coming and going. And you guys sit there and think that you're going to figure out how to beat them. That's the crazy part. Don't try to beat them. Why don't you try to join them? Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about, okay, I'm not going to work against them. I'm going to work with them. Well, how do you work with them, BC? Well, figure out what's driving the move. Figure out why they're going towards that direction and join them. And then figure out when that move is over. How do I do that, BC? Oh, I don't know. Maybe a rejection of a resistance, a market structure that, I don't know, maybe some crazy guy tells you an M top or a bear flag, neckline rejections, back test neckline rejections, stuff that I talk about every single time. But nobody wants to listen. Why? Because they're so eager to make a 10x by next Thursday that they can't realize, hold on. Look at that back test. Look at the back test. 95 to 99 fucking percent of the time. And yet I'll come in here every fucking day, Monday through Friday, and tell you, fuck him, he doesn't know. He just got lucky. Now look, the market's saying, no. Does this mean it's not going to go? No. Wait to see wait to see. And here's how you get in front of it. If it doesn't hold, why do you think they're dropping? I just fucking told you why. You think they're going to let these guys go? You really think they're going to pay 37.45, so that's 80 million. 80, and then 100, 140, 160, almost $200 million. You really think they're going to sit back and let $200 million? Yeah, let's go ahead and pay them. Poor Twitter twat traders. Let's go ahead and pay them. No, you fucks. They're not. They're going to come and take them. And then while this is dropping, the other Twitter trader twats are going to be opening short contracts. And these guys are having a fucking ball, laughing at your dumbasses. So don't fight them. Join them. Understand. If this is going to happen, get in front of it. Get in front of it. And if you don't understand how to get in front of it, then you pay someone like me $25 a month. And I'll get in front of it for you. Send me a DM. Say, BC, I'll do the copy trade. I can't get that. While I learn, help me to stop losing. Help me to make, a first base. That's what I do. And you think, I don't know, you tell me, you think I know what I'm doing? You tell me. Do you think I know what I'm doing? The proof is in the data, guys. If you're an analyst, you rely on data. And here's the beauty of it. Here's how I get you. Here's my hook. That if you try to go to this exchange that hosts my copy trading, and you can go there and hit copy without joining my Telegram and not pay me $25. And you know what's going to happen? Within, I would say, 3 weeks to 5 days, your entire portfolio gets liquidated. Entire portfolio. Because I have certain settings that you have to pay me for. And that's my hook on you. And the beauty of it is that you cannot join until I get all your information, your email address, your UID number, your Telegram address. And if you try to cancel, I remove you and you fucking lose the chance of continuing with me. So no matter what, once you come with me, you're fucking stuck. But you have a guy who works 7 days a fucking week for you. 7 days a week? That's not good enough for you? who gives you the results, who shows you the results, that's not going to be good for you. That's why I don't care telling you about my hook, because well, I can't say who because there's so many fucking stupid people in this space, but the majority that will have half a fucking brain will say, see, $25, passive income, somebody who knows what he's fucking talking about, versus me who keeps on losing and losing and losing, has a good week and think I've turned the corner and all of a sudden lose it twice the next week. Yeah, I think he's worth $25 a month. He's been in this fucking space for what? It's 7-8 years, and nobody calls him out. Nobody calls him a fucking scammer. He proves himself day in, day out. He tells us where things are going to go. He shows us why they're going to go. He shows us the behavior. And he's fucking spot on every time. And still nobody calls him out? Huh? And you think $25 is unreasonable? I think that's a pretty good price point that everyone can afford. The problem is the ego. It's the fucking ego. Oh, no, I can do this. I can do this. Hey, the next week it'll be my time. I've lost 40,000, but it's okay. The thing is, guys, my copy room, when it's closed, you've lost your chance forever, because there's not going to be a third copy room. And I can't close the copy. I can't allow new people to come in to the copy room once they're, because of the settings that I told you about doesn't allow new people to come in. So your last chance. And you know what I'm going to do? Every fucking week I'm going to post this. And every week you're going to tell yourself, fuck, I had that chance. And you're going to DM me, BC, is there any way? And I'm going to say, I'm literally going to type it. And I've done it to so many people already. Fuck you, you should have listened. Fuck you, you should have listened. I'm sure there's a lot of people right now they've listened to me and got that DM. And they're smiling right like, hey, he ain't bullshitting. Why do I act like that? Because I've earned the fucking right, and I hate stupid fucking people. My data speaks for me. That's all I have to fucking say. My data speaks for me. So yeah. So am I nice? Nope. I don't need to be nice. I just need to show results. Prove my fucking results. That's what allows me to be that much of an asshole. Because I'm not here to be your fucking friend. I don't want to be your fucking friend. You're a number to me. But that number is going to make you money, and it's going to make me fucking money, because I get a commission off of that. So that's what drives me, not the $25. The $25 is just a little bonus for me, a little fucking taste. That's all it is. It's just pure fucking greed. Nothing else. I don't have to charge the $25. I don't have to. I can give you the settings for free. But why would it be that fucking stupid when I can capitalize on it? Again, you guys are used to some dumbass fucking people that don't know their self-worth, so they come onto it and they give you everything for fucking free. That's okay. Go follow them. Stay with them. I'm sure they have a track record, full transparency that they can show you, right? They show you their P&Ls. They show you their profits. They show you what they do, right? Or you just take their word for it. Or they just come on to it and tell you how well they did. But what did they actually do? How much money did they actually make? Have you ever asked them that? Oh, no, that's okay, BC. They just don't want it because they're private. Well, I'm not fucking private. I'm public, bitch. I'm public. That's the difference. I can back my shit up. So, for today, being that it's a scam pump weekend, we're finally above this dotted line. I'm going to look to see how far we go. I don't know how far we're going to go. I don't know. But here's the thing. Here's what I'm expecting. It's what I'm looking, not actually, expecting is the wrong word. Here's what I'm looking for. All right? I don't like the potential of this here. I don't like the potential. Actually, let me do this. Let me hide all. I don't need all this stuff. What I don't like is the potential market structure that is being formed here. Okay? Because, as I've told you many times before, I rely on these market structure to help me identify where the potential move is going to be. And this market structure is indicative of a move to the downside. And then when I start adding other factors, other indicators that start giving me the confluence that this is a weak move, allows me to get in front of it. But I'm not going to be doom and gloom. I'm going to be reasonable. I'm going to be reasonable because when I look at something like this, and I look at, okay, well, I know that the 50 EMA has been pretty strong. been a strong area of support and resistance. Okay, resistance. Again, so it blasts up, lost the support. However, it back tested, and we do that again and again. And I'm looking at the 50 EMA right here. Yeah, that seems pretty reasonable. The difference is that the Twitter twat traders, it's either 80K or 15K. They don't have anything. They have no bait. They have no system, no foundation. So what I say? Well, let's go to here. 64,000. Okay, that's pretty reasonable. That's not too crazy. Now, does it mean it's got to stop there? No, but it's got to prove it to me. That's the difference. It doesn't have to do anything, but it will prove it to me that if this isn't where they want to, where support is found, when it loses it and back tests it, that's a sign that I recognize that's going to allow me to get in front of the next move. And just get a taste. Get us a little 3-5%. Friday night, 15 trades within 4 hours. 15 fucking trades, 4 hours. When the market's hot, the market doesn't need to move that much for me to capitalize. So when you live in my world, when you live in this world, there's always fucking moves. Look, there's always fucking moves. Look, it's nothing but opportunity. But most traders will never live in here. Most traders will have no clue what to look for. Again, I put my money where my mouth is because every trade that I take, you're going to see it on your end. You're going to see every open trade, every time I close it, every time I open it, how I handle that trade. You get to see it, full transparency. So how do you hide from that? You can't. You better, like I said, better be able to back that shit up. So, if we can come down tomorrow, tomorrow's Monday. Tomorrow or Tuesday, and I say Tuesday because sometimes the market is a little lagging behind. And guess what? Sometimes they say, "Fuck you, let's go, let's keep on going." Great. Reclaim the areas that you were getting knocked out from, and prove to me that you want to go higher. And let's go. It's funny, people will call you out when you do that. You know what? Oh, you're just flip flopping. You like to flip flop. Yeah, you dumb fuck, because you have to follow the money. And they say it as an insult, not realizing that they're showing their fucking ignorance. It's incredible, the stupidity. This guy just flip flops. Yeah, it's called longing and shorting. You fucking peasant. That's what it's called. It's not called flip flop. It's called longing and shorting. It's how you make fucking money, not throwing it on some fucking piece of shit meme coin that has no utility, that's going to wipe you out from your internet millions that you think you have before the heartbreak candle comes in and takes it all from you. So let's see what Monday brings. Let's see if we can grab that liquidity this weekend, maybe sweep some of these highs, or maybe just sweep these highs. I don't know, and I don't care. Because in the time frame that I live in, I get the confirmation that I need to make the moves that I need to do. My EMAs, support resistance, the CMF, the MACD, the RSI, the divergences, all that start to tell a story of a probability. That's it, just a probability. And you have to be ready to cut that probability if it doesn't go your way. So we're either going, I'm either looking for a move up to, because if we do go all the way up here, this is all I'm looking for. Because there's no more, above this line, there's no more fuel. There's nothing left there. But you know what there is? There's a lot of fuel down here, right in here. And that fuel continues to add up. The confluence continues to add up. The 50% rule, that's a strong rule, guys. Markets love giving back 50%, at least 50%. And now it's lining up with the 50 EMA. Now it's lining up with the heat cluster. So again, you start stacking up those probabilities by finding the confluence. You get in front of it on the confirmation that you're losing wherever you're at, and you play it. You step in front of risk, because that's what trading is. Trading isn't about making money. It's about stepping in front of risk, but in a calculated way. And if you can do it correctly in a calculated way. The byproduct is the profits. I know most people are not going to believe this because they see how greedy I am. I never pay attention to what I've made. I just don't. I just continue to go and I close it. I open it. I close it. I don't sit there and count. I just don't. I used to do that. And then again, when you have a losing system, meaning you're losing more than you're winning, that's a losing system. How do you change that? Change everything. You cut it out like a cancer. If you're always looking for profits, stop looking for profits. Look for risk. If you keep on using high leverage, don't use high leverage. Use low leverage. If you're used to going all in and losing, don't go all in. Go 5%. I mean, it's literally everything you do wrong, you do the opposite. But everyone is such in a fucking hurry because they've lost so much money and they think they're going to find that one formula that's going to make everything better. He's going to make all my money back. Can I? Yeah, maybe. But it's going to take a hell of a long fucking time because I'm not in a hurry. Why would I be in a hurry? I set up a system that's beautiful. Beautiful. For me, maybe not for you, but for me, I set it up. And I'm allowing you to come in and follow that system. And you only have a limited fucking window to do that. And you still want to think about it. The 41 people who are now in my room who got fucking locked out of the first time, you know they must have been regretting it. Like, shit, I missed my window. I even paid him and I couldn't get in because I don't give a fuck if you pay me. If I close the room is fucking closed. I told you that. I don't give a fuck. So I'm giving you a chance again for the last fucking time. And it's going to kill you when week after week, month after month, I keep on posting those P&Ls. And I keep on proving to you what I'm about, my track record. But here's the beauty of it. You may miss out on the copy trade, but you still have the opportunity to learn. But I'm still going to get your money because I'm going to charge you $100 a fucking month to be part of my Discord where I teach you how to do that. But I'm going to teach you in a very, again, calculated and steady way. You're not going to become a trader in a week or in a month. It's not realistic. So I'm going to keep you $100 month after month after month after month, but you lost the opportunity to pay for that passive with the passive income. You had the opportunity to pay for itself, but you were too fucking stupid to take that opportunity. So now you're going to pay it the slow way. And you know why? You're going to pay it. And I'll tell you why you're going to fucking pay it. Because you're going to come in here day in, day out, and you're going to see how fucking accurate I am. And you're going to understand the system. That it's not about being right or wrong. It's about validation and invalidation. When something doesn't go as far as we thought, it invalidates, we go the opposite direction. We look for the same target downside. If it validates, then we bounce. And we do that every fucking day. So when you see that, you're going to have no fucking choice. I either swallow my fucking pride and say, fuck, this guy was right. I lost the opportunity to go into the copy trade, so now I got to fucking pay him for the next who knows how long. And that's why I give free seats. I give free seats because it only takes 2 weeks to hook you. That's it. I give them for a certain period of time because I know what it takes for you to start to appreciate. Within 2 weeks, you're going to fucking pay. You're going to find the fucking money and you're going to pay me because it's that valuable. And imagine this, guys. Look, this is for my fucking haters, all right? This is my fucking haters. I'm going to go to his Discord and I'm going to fucking show everybody he's full of shit. And I tell you to please do that. I don't know who my haters are, so just send me a DM APC. Well, no, don't send me to the market. There's no open seats right now. The new round opens next week, okay? So if you're one of those people that think, oh, this guy's a fucking con artist, come join it. Don't say anything. Don't tell me you think I'm a con artist. Come join it. And then blast me. Put me on Twitter. Blast me. And tell me that it's not true. 6 years running, not one single post. Because you will come and say, fuck, this guy's no joke. No fucking joke. 7 days a fucking week, from 4 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock at night, this motherfucker's updating. And it'll take you 2 weeks to get hooked. That's why I said I built a beautiful fucking system. But it took me years of losing, years of understanding, years of sacrifice, years of putting in the fucking work to give me the right to do what I do. And guess what? We just started a master class program, which is an accelerated, if you're in a hurry, we can do it. We can do it quick. It's a 5-week fucking course, $2,000. Again, anything that involves BC, you're going to fucking pay. You're not going to get shit for fucking free. But you get the value. And if you say, oh, that's crazy, $2,000. Okay. The first week was free. I give it to you for fucking free because I'm that confident. I'm that confident. Oh, fuck, I'm going to take the weekend. I'm going to fucking say no. Guess what? After a week, you're like, fuck it, I'm going to pay. I'm going to fucking pay. This guy's an asshole. He takes my money, but he gives me way more value than the monetary cost. And that's why I can come up here and tell you exactly I'm going to take your fucking money. And I have no problem with it because it's true. And I can back it up. Let's see how far up here the market makers are willing to go. Or do we once again put a higher low? And if that's the case, you know what? I just noticed something here. Let me look at something here. I love trend lines. They're really telling. So let me see. I just saw something here. I don't know if it's anything, okay? But it could be something. Let me see something here. Let's look at that. Okay, so we're putting on a new trend line on our map, on our chart, better said. And let's see if we put a wick here and a candle body close here. Does that sound familiar to anyone? I'm going to repeat it. A wick here and a candle body close at 786. If that's unfamiliar to you, please watch. What was it? What day is that? Hold on. Watch Thursday's video. Watch Thursday's video and watch it play out. No, excuse me. Wednesday's video. Watch Wednesday's video and watch it play out literally fucking perfect. And call me out if it didn't. Please. I will repost it. I give you my fucking word I will repost it. That it didn't play out exactly wick and it closed 786. Please. I give you my word I'll repost it that I'm full of shit. You can say whatever you want and I'll repost it. Now I'm telling you once again, let's see. I don't know if it's going to do that, but I'm starting to see a pattern here. That's the job of an analyst. You look for fucking patterns. This may be a pattern. We don't know until it confirms. And then if it does, now we have another point of yet another data point. And yeah, this may look messy, but it's necessary. It's necessary for me when you're a low time frame trader, because even though these candles, even though these lines look, oh, they're so close together. No, not really, because you're not looking at the right. And look, they're actually they're actually spread apart. And guess what? There's money to be made here. There's opportunity to be played in here. But when you don't have a system, you don't fucking know. Everyone have a really good weekend. Watch for what I just said to play out. Let's see how it plays out. Let's see how we respond, how New York responds on Monday or Tuesday. Typically Monday. Let's see how it responds. I will be back here on Monday and we will go over. Well, tomorrow's Monday. Yeah. We will go over this and let's see what we did. Let's see if we put in the higher low based on the previous move. Let's see if we were able to hold below here, or if we start breaking below here and start hitting lower. If we start heading towards that 50% level that I talked about, start hitting for that liquidation down at $64,000, for that 50 daily EMA. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know, but I know what I'm looking for. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your Sunday.